What's going on, guys? In New York with some of the U.S. Tai Chi push hands teams. Wonderful folks. My father, 4-time Tai Chi push hands World Cup champion, right there. JNC Childress. Ilona, current 2 gold U.S. World Cup push hands champion. We got amazing champion U.S. team member James McConnell right here. Wonderful. We have Autumn Noel Kelly, who is working her way on the team for years. We got Mike Saudino. Mike Saudino is, if you should definitely be following him. If you're in New York, come and train with him. Amazing martial artist with coaching Sumo right now, but just an amazing background of complementary styles, great research. You got to feel this guy to really feel the power, like the musculature, the sensitivity, all this stuff working together. Really amazing. So we got Martha over here doing her forms, Tai Chi, Wing Chun. Of course, it's me, Coach Jan. So I love you guys. So I'm just gonna stick this thing here so you guys can see some of the training while we work. And what time is it? 2:40. So we'll probably train for like an hour. So here, I'll just put it over here. And yeah, we're in Seward Park right now in New York also, just in case you were wondering. So my dad trains here on a regular basis, and James and Ilona and Mike, I think, come down on a regular basis. I'm in from LA, so. It's over here. Yeah. He was away this week.
We're making up for it now.
And put this in a position where everyone can see. I really just don't want my stuff to get stolen, so I'm just gonna put this over here. Dad will love it. And there we go.
Ilona, you want to switch?
Yeah, switch.
Okay.
Now he tired me all out.
Oh, so we got Ilona and Autumn. Let's get Ilona and Autumn. See how this works out. What do you want to do? Okay. So that's not good for my back because when you're on the other side and I'm trying to keep you on the other side of the wall line, and I was watching Autumn. This person tends to do this, try to reach you, to keep you away. And when I'm cranking and my back is like that, it puts undue strain. Which drill are you guys talking about?
This is Jan.
Yeah, you do. Let me move this back over here so we can see. We're here, so we get a little more. Hold on, we're gonna talk about this drill. So look at this.
So that's okay.
All right.
All the way up.
See, already I'm like this. Already.
Might get like this step. Yeah, that's good.
So you're saying that the challenge is so are you thinking I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm working on it. Still working. I'm not going to worry about food. I just explained it.
So how do I
That's the story. I mean, they were
interesting girl. I meant to tell
I think it's more that we thought we were done, so we weren't listening anymore.
Yeah,
But, right? No, I was like, retelling that story, and they were so.
All right, so this drill, you can't let somebody get past the line. James, did you explain it? You got the line.
So the person, the king of the goal, can't touch the line, and he can't let the other person get both feet over the line.
Right.
It's moving step, same
there was
tournament
another person.
Okay, same tournament rules, moving step, collarbone to hip play, and let's try this. Let's try it. Boom. Okay.
Before that, I think because we were real this time.
So my dad was saying that his lower back was hurting
And that always is
from this. And I think one thing to really note too is like if you're in this position
He doesn't come here.
and you feel yourself extending the fingers out, you have to counterbalance with the lower back, with the tailbone sticking out a bit to help save the hip lines. So really important to save your hips, save the lower back, engage the suspension bridge function while also spiraling into the groin underneath the leg. So letting that hip spiral out is super important.
It's happening like now that I'm back. People are like, "Oh, next time you should go here," and I'm like,
Because you're pushing people back.
So you could use a smaller shot, but it's not just one more. I agree about it. Yeah. So I'll push it. Some guys are so angry or right to
Yeah.
I think we did that one online. Oh yeah. It's like full circle. Because I remember this thing like, oh, we were doing. You want to show? I was remembering. So we really. And Autumn contributed. He was just getting me on that.
Oh, what I do is I'll start off with the hook. And I get them try to figure it out.
Alright. Crank in. Gently crank.
So you can't score points in this drill if you're on the defending side. You just run up a clock. So James is trying to get over the line. I'm trying to keep him away from the line. You do it over the clock, right?
Yeah,
So take this off. Take out my Superman meshi. This is Superman in the ramen.
I'm afraid that jacket's going to rip if I grab it.
I'll take this off too. So. Yeah, my friend ripped the pocket off this 2 weeks ago. There was a pocket here.
That was it, yeah. Yep, and then I'm going to... And then you come in. Yeah, with the other one.
I feel like this game gives a lot of interesting opportunity for playing with the concept of lines and retracting the feet and bringing it back, kind of like Jeet Kune Do, where you have this like step.
You really almost have me there. Just sink lower. And there's a way. Yeah, like. Come back. I don't know. I'll get some. Yeah. James too.
This is great.
Uh-huh.
So I really like this.
Do you want to
I really like the idea of using, starting to think outside of like the area.
I just can't.
And
Yeah.
sidestep and play on the line.
Oh, I misunderstood what you meant. I thought you meant
A lot of
like
breakthroughs that
playing,
could come
like,
to it.
moving in the round. So if I have you here, how do you defend and get out of it? Kind of feeling.
Oh
I
man.
mean, it's kind of an opportunity for another offensive. If you have my arm,
Mike, you want to get in?
what I really like to do is forget about the arm, go straight for your wind line instead. And that usually just gets me out of the attachment to the arm. The more you like attach, right? Like if I'm thinking about my arm here and investing in that struggle, I go in then.
Yeah, that's a because you're right here.
Yeah, so instead you give yourself a different point of focus.
Yeah.
So, and you go to line up in it. Because often I'm putting myself in a bad, vulnerable position by doing it like that. So I've got your arm. Yeah. And that just diffused a lot of my intention. Now I have to decide which way to go.
Yeah, that's definitely.
It's actually shaking around a little bit later. Just asking.
Yeah, move from the periphery to the center. Yeah.
Nice. Look at that. Nice. Autumn is very, very tough, and Ilona, again, is current two-time world champion. 2 gold in Taiwan this year.
It's actually working.
And Autumn gives a lot of masters trouble, so we're good. Four-time world champion, 2-time world champion, U.S. team national champion. Nice.
Norman comes from
So, most of the fun. See what they do and see if I can steal my.
Maybe one day when they're very
Because a lot of these bigger guys, people think they're strong, but they rely a lot on the mouth. Usually Sumo's back on the game.
Right. It's like, okay. Got our work cut out there.
Tai Chi though, right? Otherwise, everything would be Sumo. You know, that's what Sumo means is basically you can live it, like mutually charging, which is like the very most basic level.
You felt when you turned your hips open?
Okay, you're
focusing on the toe and seeing if this is step.
James, you want to do some?
Yeah.
That was weird.
No, that was good. I was leaning into it. Because we don't have any clues in this game, right? Like here you can like dig in, right? And just like play it. Like, like if you're on the hard ground and
Let's make sure that they're frame. There we go.
But in Sumo, there are no problems.
shouldn't end up in a place where fishing my way out somehow. Exactly. Yeah. So many arm drags. And you're kind of doing that. Like I'm noticing the defense here is really good. Right?
Ah.
And in a way it seems like it.
Look at that.
I know that.
There we go. Look at that.
Like a family photo.
Sure.
Letting anyone go.
You guys got it?
Yeah.
I'll take this big photo.
Thanksgiving.
Get there. I have to leave. I got work. See you. Good to meet you. To see you again. It wasn't years ago. Yeah.
Oh, hi. Hi. Can you take the bag in, please?
I know we never get to play. You're invited because okay, this happens like, let's say this is
Be a little fixed. If you don't mind. Not at all.
Been a while.
I think it's been more than a year. It was a year less this time.
Maybe, yeah.
Do you want to play in this little? Okay. You want to play within here?
Sounds good.
Just gonna switch the camera, make sure it gets Ilona and Autumn.
Ilona and Autumn. There they are.
for the movie
All
stuff
right.
especially. I could tell my partner had more experience.
Yeah, look at that.
Like all the moves I've drilled, I can't get very
Sounds good.
So the footwork. Yeah, everything Saudino was saying about speed, it's like, always play that way.
What do you see here, Jay?
I think Autumn doesn't get to play with many people that have the technical skill of period. You know, and Ilona is very technical right now, which is great. And you know, I think there's a balancing process of having taking the technical, bringing it into your form so that it's more like second nature rather than strategic, because the strategy consumes the mind. And so, and then being able to reactivate the strategy when it you know? Because I spent many years getting stuck, especially in Grandmaster Chen's form, on the strategy while I'm doing the form. It took away from the energetic experience. And so now I'm like, okay, cool. I'm confident enough in my learnings that, you know, if I have to utilize them, I can. and if I have to pull them out for like training myself or others in terms of like athletic
like what happens like
that I can,
go down?
but there's always that reminder that there's a difference between strategy and so I feel like she's got I just think like her being able to internalize those techniques in her forms, like really like finding them in her forms and then having faith in that thing that she's learned through the fire of competition, because you don't get it anymore. So and then her being able to redistribute that again either for herself or competition or for others who she's training, I think it's super valuable. And that's why I think that when you train with people who are not don't have that experience, then that's how you go your sword, is because they're not, you can't have that conversation with them. And so because the interactions are shorter, people might even get more nervous and more angry and more opinionated when playing with a person that has that skill set. And so to me it's like, I think in my experience it does put you in a position where I remember Josh and Dan only bring very specific people to choose to push in. When I say specific, I mean less than 5. And if it was more than 3, more than 2, then they brought me to one guy in a mill, Rochester, in Santa Monica, Russian judo Olympian, who does push hands. So that was one of the only people I went to go play with Josh and Dan. That was like a type. That might have been the only, literally the only. And he was. We shot a scene with him back in 2014. So I'm not sure if he's still in LA, but I remember seeing one of his postcards in 2016. Great guy, really good player. Yeah.
Not objective. You know what I mean? Like who's gonna start?
Oh, your foot went off the pedal.
No, I got it. Are you coming? We're going to a circus? Yeah.
Oh, what's
The Big Apple Circus. You know, it's almost happening, but I'm sure they're not. She knows we're going.
It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing.
We don't have a little kid. I mean, Jordan, there's Jet, there's
gonna go with Jet on Tuesday, and then on Wednesday, and then on Friday.
Yeah.
And like it didn't happen this season. So
He's
hopefully.
not too old for that yet.
Oh no, I don't feel like you can't be too old for the circus.
Yeah. I would not go without a kid.
I wonder how big it is in there. Let us know, because I'm like looking at the
Taproot
outside,
Tai
I'm like,
Chi
how big is it actually
on
inside
Instagram.
there?
Okay, just let people know again where to find you.
Hey, I'm at Taproot Tai Chi, and my name's Ilona Vito. You can find me there too. Did you know I have a Make a
Two-time
Champ page?
World
that's
champion.
gonna help
2 golds.
You know, this
Tai Chi Push Hands
project
World Cup.
be a reality. It's still a dream.
You have a
This
what
is
with?
Still like a dream come true. I started a Makeup Champ page, but it is a crowdfunding for athletes.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makeup champ?
Make a Champ.
Oh.
So you can search me on that, but I also have my link up on my blog.
Oh, it's
and-
awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
It is not a makeup experience. It is not for makeup artists. I am wrong.
No, and it's true, and it's like I already made myself a champ, so it's more like, you know, make more champs. I loved your idea of, you know, bringing on the next team, you know, keeping the dream
Yeah.
expanding. So
Yeah, I think by the time you
yeah,
by the time the next World Cup comes, hopefully we'll all be able to roll out there.
2025.
It's 2025. Yeah, it's 2025,
Every
right?
2 years.
Yeah. Okay. Was
Bear's
thrown off.
already asking when are we going back, and she knows she's going when I'm 5.
You know,
She had a good time.
Nacho's coming here.
Yeah.
Spanish coach is coming to New York.
When? Please.
January. I think the first week of January, he hit me up, and I'm gonna send out some.
I'll reach out
Some stuff
to
on his
him.
behalf.
I was so antisocial. Not antisocial, I was very
You're focused. You gotta be focused.
And we have our little family bubble.
Yeah.
But like when it's not tournament time, I really look forward to. Yeah, Nacho's coming to town, so that's what's next, I guess. More
Yes.
exchanges. That was really fun.
Yes.
Very awesome.
Guys, here. This is right here. Put that back.
I love you so much.
Yeah, please share that photo too.
Yes, of course. Sharing love.
Oh, so good to see you.
Time?
Okay.
312. I have 20 minutes left. 30 minutes left.
And you can walk us through the
You got your family in
I would
town.
like to get some
I have
food.
mine for a few more days.
Ilona, you better than that. You better than that.
Today with-
I want to make sure we get.
Play with Dad.
Okay.
Dad, can you play with Autumn a bit?
Sure.
All right, let me get this camera situated.
She's super strong.
A lot of it's structural, but she is.
Okay, they're gonna do more push hands. Just getting the camera situated wherever they're gonna be.
You can just squat and Polaris stance.
Mike, I'll play with you in a second. I just want to get the camera properly placed.
You're super strong.
There we go. See if we get a well-placed camera.
I was. Go ahead. you went over top. Yeah, you went over top. What I do is this. I'll bring this hand down if I want to shoot across the body. Otherwise, I'll shoot it here. But you don't have any space for me to shoot it.
So you're saying I should go all the way?
I wouldn't go over top.
Under.
Or what I would have done, I wouldn't have raised my elbow. I would have, and then shoot him in the Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm going to draw it all the way in. You make your arm vulnerable.
Yeah.
No, I think that every cell has got it.
Something I'm trying to work on is actually getting the arms in that way.
Do it
So
so
I
you
have a
don't.
really hard time with it.
Here's the drill. This, or for the most part, when I'm doing it, I'm shooting in there. Your arm is clasped against your body, which makes it difficult. But it also makes it easy for me to do that. But otherwise, for the drill, the right foot forward, there, and I keep doing it for speed, and I bring the thumb in until I get broken. And then what I do, once I've got my speed in, and this hand is active, once I get the speed in, and with the back, that. There, that. And this for me becomes a two-tone exercise. Tom Otterman taught me that many, many years ago. So in the Tai Chi form, it's this. In the yellow. So this move, becomes either drag this way or an arm drag. So I would do that. And you can do this one. Once you do that, you can do it here. Yeah. So I do it both ways. But I slip the hand and lock. But you gotta slip it in so it doesn't bump. So you can't reach over because your elbow is up.
Since you have like a solid here, I was trying to catch you off balance a pad, but basically giving you like a, so that I could follow it up.
So if you're gonna do that, if you're gonna come over top, then use the elbow to create some space.
This one?
That one. If you're gonna come over top, then bring it in like a punch. Yeah, bring it in like a punch, trying to get it.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
And then it'll teach me to get my arm on.
Okay. Because there was this the guy that does the Tai Chi bone setting. Have you ever met him?
Yes.
I had trouble playing with him, and he was kind of a dick. And we were working on moves like that.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of similar.
Yeah. A better thing to do is to do push hands resistance. And that way, the hands, which are no longer available to you, all the awareness, sensitivity is transferred to the self-control. So you begin to use the arm as you move. Actually, you have a pool? pool there with you?
Pool to swim in?
Yeah. Slingshot,
Well, my dad's house.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there, when you have the arm in like this, it's like a roller coaster. Just roll this, roll it right again, right into the bottom.
Make me feel super awkward.
Yeah, it's very thick. Like that. Okay, I'm in too far. You let me get you like that. So, expand it. Because I'm all in your space. There you go. Now relax. Once you're there, just relax. It's like Snickers. Good. Okay. You keep bringing the elbow up. And so, do it again. And I can slip underneath, and then I'll just turn it.
You know what I think it is? I think it's because I've never played football as good as you guys.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, I think it's that simple.
Okay.
Yeah.
So don't do it with them anymore.
Yeah.
Avoid raising avoid, we call it spreading the wings. Avoid spreading the wings unless you're underneath your point. So when I get here, I will oftentimes, if you want to put pressure to on my arm, then I will spread my wings up here. In that case, I just move with you because you're going inside. So your energy loops in, so I just go with you. But otherwise, I'll spread the wings when you're on top of me, but not when I can get over.
Oh, that's great. Oh, you want to keep going? Make sure this is on that.
Yeah. Oh no. Thank you.
Oh no, they're getting really wet.
This thing is not a lot, but over time it adds up.
Didn't realize that. Got my Superman book and the camera. We don't want the camera to get wet. All right.
You know the old boiling frog
I think
analogy?
we're gonna be okay.
Yeah, especially the hardcover.
Yeah, hardcover is the. Let's put this on. All right. Put this in the jacket, pocket, or the sleeve. All right with that. Should probably put this in a sleeve too. To not let it get wet. I should put this on here to not let the phone get wet. There we go. Totally. Oh no, can you grab that from this? Thanks. Thank you.
No problem.
There we go. All right. Here we go. Now we have wet clothing for New York. Wet clothing.
I'm gonna shift my phone real quick. But I remember I don't actually know how long that play is.
Okay. We're gonna try to get some shots of that.
Not too far.
Once again, for those just joining us, 4-time Tai Chi World Cup push hands grappling champion Jancy Childress, Autumn Noah Kelly, working her way onto the U.S. Tai Chi push hands team. Over there, we had Michael Saudino, who is a wonderful sumo wrestling teacher. And let's get back to these guys over here. We just missed an arm drag from 4-time world champ, aka my dad. And you guys know me. If you don't know me, I'm Coach Jan, as you can see by the.
I actually went over top, but I put that down.
Looking at some techniques here.
Put the elbow down.
Your hand down.
Okay, got it.
I was able to slip it underneath it. Yeah. There you go.
Boom. So she just got an arm drag.
It's very disconcerting.
Let's check it again.
I like that version better than the other one. It feels, you can feel like you can do it fast.
Yeah, I can. I experienced that. I could do it a lot faster.
Yeah.
So notice that she's cranking. She's using the elbow as a control point to leverage the entire body. And part of the leverage mechanism is pain. So it's pressure going against his shoulder joint as she drags the elbow and or tricep area, somewhere between elbow and tricep, top of the tricep, to get that wonderful leverage point. Boom. So my father uses his entire forearm, pins the elbow with his palm. Boom. See, as he just demonstrated, he lifts his hip up. He raises the shoulder blade to get the center of gravity to go up.
Make that extra step of going back.
Okay.
See? Boom. So notice that she hasn't cleared the palm though.
So you rose, but you didn't raise my shoulder blade.
Okay.
You also didn't clear his palm, which got stuck on your forearm.
Okay.
Got Mike doing some stretches over here. I need to stretch a little bit more. Oh, look, there we go.
There you go.
Okay, so now you're like tipping over your
So it's important to talk about the value of clearing that arm so the arm doesn't get see how he cleared the arm and so that it's essentially bent on his chest? Very different. It makes it harder for the opponent to grab you, to close distance, to pin you, to stop your pressure. Very nice. We got Mike over here doing some conditioning exercises on here. Boom, look at him. Bang.
More time.
Timing. Okay, timing exercises.
Yeah, it's just the basic idea that if you're striking something, sometimes you want to stop on the guy, sometimes you don't. So say you're coming in, grabbing for a collar tie, you miss.
Mm-hmm.
No, do I have the form in that frame?
No, you're in frame. Everyone's in frame right now.
Oh.
But we can hear you.
No, I was saying that sometimes it's fun to train and think, what if you miss, right?
Mm.
Say you go for a collar tie, the guy slips you. You want to be sure you have your form to protect you as a frame.
Mm.
If you have that frame, it's easy to get back to the collar tie.
Mm. Mike has said a few things today about creating frames on people, which I think is really, really important. It's a detail often left out in an easy to absorb way from Tai Chi players, Tai Chi positioning, which has a lot to do with grappling. So, Mike, can we demonstrate the frame you're talking about?
Oh, it's very simple, actually. Let's have you do it, right? So if we
Okay.
put this down as third person.
Let me go and put this over here. See what the frame is. Mike, could you stand in frame real quick?
Yeah. So that's a very basic frame that every wrestler knows. I call it a half post because some people don't like to get these names.
Can't believe I did not know it was going to rain today. Super unfortunate.
New York's going to be that way. So, basically, let's say I have a collar tie on you, right?
Yep.
Now you get an inside tie on me.
Yeah.
Now, because you have the dominant tie right here, the inside tie is almost always the better one. I'm going to try and pull him in, right? And Jan is going to use his forearm to keep me off. Okay. That's the basic concept I like to call a half post. Every wrestler knows it, but not everyone calls it that because, like I said, some of us don't like names. So from here, let's say he wants to keep pummeling, he can insert the elbow beneath the armpit. and transition to under tie.
Can you fix that on the camera? It was covering to make sure the phone doesn't get wet.
Okay.
Thank you.
So you can drop the collar tie and actually push the elbow into my ankle while letting the collar tie go, and that takes you into an underhook. Oh, that's an underhook, you know, straight through. So I'll switch, all right? So, so if I get the inside tie, if we're pulling each other and I say, you know what, I want to change it up, I can, instead of struggling, the easiest way is take this palm, go across, open up his tie, and go for the underhook. I was able to do that because I removed his frame, but keep in mind, because from this position, this inside tie, you don't just say, I want an underhook, because if he's smart, he'll drop his forearm and elbow to stop me. You alter, right? So I'm never actually breaking contact. I'm just coming down here, and you can if you want to, but you don't need to. Especially if you're wearing a wrestling singlet or anything like it. In sumo, we usually train no shirts or a very,
When you're like this,
form-fitting shirt. So coming through,
to make room.
you remove the frame,
Put it right on top
and when you go in, you can lead with the hand or the elbow, and that really opens it up. So that's one of the most basic frames in combat sports, especially for anything used in any kind of dirty boxing. A lot of Southern Kung Fu used it too, just to make a point out of it. Like I'll stop getting too far off track, but in a lot of Hakka martial arts, they play very close. They have something a lot like a karate outward block that they use as, you would call it an opening bridge or something, and strike. And the same outward block movement can very easily be an inside frame, which then could be a tie or underhook. So there are a lot of frames. That's just the easiest one to pick up on. I don't think there's a single body part easier to use within the forearm. Even the hands, people like frame with the hands. Frame with the hands is often a post, which unfortunately is a concept that has been mixed with a frame so many times
and you get me like
that it's practically a meaningless distinction. So I'm not even going to try it because your comments will all disagree with me. Because when you have a nebulous concept, people use one way or another. At the end, there's no complete right way. But with the hands, you're usually posting, which is more about setting up resistance. Very often provoking response. There's a lot of grappling sports you can't strike, so posting on a guy provokes him to move, which you'd be very familiar with. So, yeah, very easy example. Actually, you want to do a drill? I would definitely do this one. Sure.
A little cold. Definitely want to do something.
Yeah, that'll keep us moving. It's one of those turn-based ones, but it's pretty simple. Basically, one guy posts on the other one, right? Very simple. Second guy for cross crews. From an cross crew, we want to immediately shoot into an underhook. From an underhook, the other guy then wants to push. Actually, you know what? This one's a bit too complicated. Let's do a very simple one. This is very much wrestling plus sumo, right? Okay. Very simple.
Yeah.
Wrestling plus sumo.
Yeah, because a lot of sumo relax drills, so I steal the drills from wrestling. But I add pushing on. So this is what I call tie cycling. Very simply, you do a double wrist control. That's a double wrist control. It's very rare, but it's very easy to learn because your hands both do the same thing. It reinforces the brain touch, so I think that happens. So what you want to do is have this and push more importantly, right? It doesn't matter, it's my job to come up from below, right? And take this tie. And from here, I'm going to pull you back. And you want to go with it, resist it, whatever. The important point for you is getting to the next tie in the sequence.
I mean, getting a tie out.
Right. So in this case, because this is a beginner drill, right? So I used to teach people the majority of the main ties in a quick fashion.
Okay.
Just so it's spontaneous, where some of them are very natural, some of them less so. So basic sequence is just wrist control, then this is called a snatch or low wrist control. Then from here, you're going to, and this is the trickiest one, go for double bicep tie.
Double bicep tie.
Yeah, so here. So from here, you are pushing and pulling the lever. I think this is part of why I like to make it both hands, as much as people get the concept of both hands.
Okay.
Because one hand's stronger and always tries to muscle.
Okay.
Weaker hand keeps stronger hand.
Okay.
So what you do here, if you're pushing or pulling, is go to your thumb, right?
Yeah.
Slide up onto your biceps.
Okay.
So I have a double bicep tie, and that you can pretty much just push.
Okay, so this is, you call this a double bicep tie.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome.
Look at it, it's almost never happens.
It happens all the time in push hands.
Well, a single bicep tie is very common.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, just one.
Okay.
Both is rare, but I wouldn't push hands like you would.
Yeah, this happens all the time. This is great.
Okay, so from the double bicep tie, we can do the push hands away, just stationary, not pushing later. The push hand mainly just makes it adds an element of pressure without, freaking people out. So from here, what I want to do is it's very hard to push them from here, right? If I'm big enough, I can, but that's not the best strategy most of the time. So what I want to do is actually pull him. I can get his elbows. I want to flare him up. If I can't, I want to get his forearms, flare them up, right? So I want to flare this up, get through, and get to the upper collar tie. From the double collar tie, right? You can listen to a separate drill, or what you can do is this is what it's a collar on me. Yep. So what I want to do is post the ties up, right? And here's the fun part, right? Where I get feel clever. I post them up and go back to the wrist control. So then we're back to square one.
I see.
Yeah. And
So then I work out. Or you go under. Is that it?
oh, so this one,
Okay.
just this one.
Right. And then I go here.
So it's wrists, right?
Yeah.
Then you take wrists from below. Wrists from below, I want to go biceps.
Yep.
From biceps, you want to go collar tie. So from collar tie, I want to then post him up, and to make the circuit complete, I get back on his wrists.
Great.
Try to get off
Yep.
the plane.
So you got bicep.
Exactly. So the main trick here is usually go for the thumb. In wrestling, they call it breaking the thumb, but you don't really do it. That's it. Very hard and also very mean. So I'm going to your thumbs. Yeah, onto the biceps. So the biceps. Yep. And the one step that we're skipping right now is from the bicep ties again. You want because the bicep ties a very strong tie. It's very hard for me to push out of it, so I want to pull, right? So there's kind of a hidden extra tie in here, which is the elbow, or if my arms are very long, the tricep tie. But because my arms aren't long enough, I'm not going to go to his elbows, I'm just going to pull him. So he's pushing and I'm pulling the same way he's pushing.
So,
And then I can get the inside position.
There you go. So then I go here.
just notice that they're all
And then you go back.
Push down.
Yes.
as much pressure
Yeah.
as this.
This is great. It's a great flow drill.
Well, that's what, yeah. It's mainly like your basic flow drills that a guy was in a lot of trouble memorizing them. So, okay, your 5 most important ties, here they are. You'll figure them out, I believe, So, yeah. Here.
Then I go from here to
Biceps. So you go into the thumb. So I pull and then go forward.
So then I push up.
There you go. From the elbows or the wrists. Both are valid. Here's biceps.
This is great.
Yeah. And from there, right, because you want to amp up it, depending on who you're training with, when you're doing into the wrist control, it's more important for you. You can really, come down. Like your snap, a snap, like from the head. Yeah, like that. Just like snapping the collar tie. You would think like from this post in the collar ties, you would think you're doing full on snap down.
Okay. So dropping the hips and
It's optional. Depends on how hard time you want to give the guy, which is for his benefit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, from there, yep. So on this one, yeah, this one,
Oh.
yeah, here. And you actually could go to the collar tie. I just want to make sure the bicep tie got in there.
Yeah. Totally good.
Because that's the one that kind of is right in the center. So always go into the thumb if you're not sure.
Yep. This is great. I love this.
A lot of these things exist, but very few people.
Oh, I just posted my phone.
And depending on how advanced people are and how aggressive they are, you can have them really give each other a hard time. There's one thing that kind of inspired this one called Focus on Harmony.
Just this up for a second, checking it out. Alright, okay, we gotta put this on them to finish up too. Getting you guys over here is gonna put you right. Put this right here. Nope, that doesn't work. Can't believe how wet my clothing is.
You know, it just keeps on coming. It's not a lot, but never stops.
Yeah, it's not stopping. Oh, there she went. Is that the first time falling today?
You told me I wouldn't fall today.
Yeah, and yeah, I think your jeans are fine.
What?
I think your jeans are fine.
I have two of the same pair of jeans. One is for scenarios like this, and one isn't. And these happens to be the knots. So,
So these are the ones for not scenarios like this.
exactly.
Yeah, but yeah, it's okay. Look, it just dried the ground a little bit. It's totally fine.
I think I'm good.
Can you hold this for me and Dad real quick? So I just want to do one round with Dad.
Okay, I will.
All right, do one more.
You're about to get cranked up at the house, Jen.
Mike, you want to call go?
Was it?
Can you call go for us?
Sure. Countdown or just go?
I'll just go.
Just to say ready, go.
Ready, go. Ready, go. Ready. Ready, go. Ready, go. Ready, go. Ready, go. Ready, go. Ready, go. Ready, go.
Let's switch sides.
Ready, go. 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 Ready, go.
Ready, go. Ready, go. Ready, go. Ready, go. Ready, go. Ready, go. Ready, go. Ready, go. One more. Ready, go.
I'm sorry.
Missed the pile. Great. You feel fantastic.
Nice, so do you.
Yeah, you feel fantastic. I haven't played with you. Okay. Thank you. Mike, you can hold this?
Sure.
Thank you.
What do we
My arms are like going.
Should I be calling it as a...
Did you call go? Hey, you don't have to press anything. Should be good.
Ready? Go. Steering wheel. There you go.
Nice.
There you go. Circle. Ready? Go. Out. Ready? Go.
I can't use my head. Sorry.
Ready? Go. Circle. Ready? Go. Steering wheel. There you go. Keep it. Yes.
That's really tough, though. I gotta figure out a way to do that and not use every ounce of my energy.
Circle. Ready? Go. Ready? Go. Nice. Ready? Go.
Mike, did you go at all?
Not today.
All right, why don't you just go, Mike, real quick? Thank you, man. All right, that was really good, Oliver. That was really, really good. You feel fantastic.
So,
Yep. Yeah, fix that.
ready? Go. Ready? Go.
So if you're not familiar with what this style of push hands is, this is Taiwanese Tai Chi World Cup push hands. Fixed step. There's two different games they play. One is moving like sumo wrestling in a ring, and one is fixed where you can't move your feet. It's like a gun game. The ref calls go, and people are standing on two pedestals, which we obviously don't have here in this basketball court. And the first person to move a foot off the pedestal loses, meaning the other person gets a point. So they're playing this gun game right now, trying to get the other person to step, to move their foot. The playing area is collarbone to hip, so you can't touch the face, you can't grab the knees. It trains a very particular skill set that's very helpful, transfers very well to grappling, to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, etc. You get a lot of sensitivity, and it's pretty awesome. So, again, that's my dad, 4-time Tai Chi World Cup push hands grappling champion. This is Mike, who is a sumo wrestling coach here in New York. That's Autumn, who is working her way up the U.S. Tai Chi push hands team. A bunch of the other teammates were here earlier, including Ilona Vito, who's now the 2 gold world champion, who just came back from Taiwan a few weeks ago in October. So really great stuff. Autumn's doing a great job at taking her game to the next level. Dad's one of the best in the world. So, and he's really actually feels stronger than so one of the strongest ways I've played with him today. He feels very, very, his defense is very high. His body is very strong. His sensitivity and technique, he's bursting into you use your sensitivity to find the holes, and then you blast through those holes. So really great stuff from my dad earlier, if you were watching earlier. So really great stuff. James McConnell was here, U.S. Tai Chi push hands member, as well as a multiple national champion here in the States. So he and Ilona are husband and wife, and they do a great job.
I was noticing that I had not enough weight in my front, so I over-adjusted.
Happy still. Ready? Hold up. You guys ready? Ready? Go.
Mike is very, very strong. Look at his thighs are like monster thighs. They're very strong. I'm just giving him a compliment.
You know, it's having short legs makes him look bigger. Believe it or not.
He's a very, very strong man.
Ready? Go.
He keeps on pushing Autumn on her shoulder. Let's see what happens here. Autumn's trying to turn him. She just rooted into her front leg, which is great for her. He's being very steady on his left. Nice. Very steady on his left, turned it over to the left. Great stuff. This is all space control. This is a game of space control, explosive space control. Can you control space? Can you control the space in front of you? Can you control the space inside of you? Because a lot of this stuff is based on emotion. A lot of this stuff before the ref calls go, you can feel what the opponent's going to do. So can you be sensitive enough to listen to other people's emotions, to their strategies, etc.? Really great stuff.
So as long as you can neutralize down here, then they have to come up. You just wait.
You guys want to stretch and
I got it. Depending on what time it is, I actually got it.
Okay, 3:53.
Nice.
Good stuff.
Good.
Okay, so Mike, where can they find you?
Oh, it's a dead account. Look up Sumo Tower on Instagram. I'll make a TikTok sooner or later.
So work on,
Okay.
work on
So
your,
can you spell that out for people?
That's SOUMO, like sumo.
When I said go,
Dot.
you would
T,
literally do that.
like Taylor.
Just that.
AY. Sorry. My brain played a trick on me. It's been off today.
I think a lot of times I'm
TAN.
still like my
Like Norway.
the speed of my
Okay.
brain to think of.
So sumo.tan.
RA.
That's why I drew.
REN.
I just mindlessly drill. I
Ta-
come out every
Tan-
day, there are 3
Ren.
exercises
Tanren.
I do.
Sumo.tanren.
So my brain's on my
4
feet right now.
exercises.
Oh, it's okay.
Strictly
Yeah, where can people find you if they want to train with you in New York?
right here, Seward Park.
Right here in Seward Park, the Lower East Side of Manhattan. So my father's here on weekends and other days of the week. Also teaches multiple places in New York. It's Autumn Noel Kelly on IG, and you know me, Coach Jan. I love you guys. We're going to stretch it up now. It's raining unexpectedly. Well, I didn't expect it. Maybe other people did in New York. I'll be in LA in a few days. Love you.
I like playing with you.
Same.